On our MLB coverage in the second week of April, we've got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Kansas City Royals at Kauffman Stadium. Baseball, Major League style on 2K Sports.
And a view from inside Kauffman Stadium and that beautiful waterfall here. Favorite spot, this ballpark for power hitters. The home field advantage goes to a pitcher's yard today. We're in Kansas City with the Royals. Thank you for joining us, Major League Baseball, presented by 2K Sports, Thursday afternoon game. And the starter for Kansas City. So, Steve, what's he got in store for Seattle hitters today?
Oh, this offense, not among the elite in the game, is certainly one that can still put some runs up on the board. They're going to have to make this right-hander work as he has quality stuff. They're going to have to take advantage of the opportunities that he gives them.
John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Alex Rodriguez is a guy you have to keep an eye on. And if you're the manager of the other team, he's the guy you have to really game plan against because he can change the game with one swing of the bat. The thing I like about Alex is he has the ability to hit the ball the other way for power as well as pull it for power. So tough to pitch to.
Leading off the game, Ichiro. Last night, Mariners take the loss. They really were hoping for a sweep. Still 2-1 against the Jays. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. At last performance, it got tough in the middle.
Well, tough in the middle. They needed some late inning heroics, and it just wasn't to be.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. He hit for a .300 average last year against the Royals. Ichiro grounds it. Number 2. That's one away. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like. So, John, any individual standout?
Well, Carlos Beltran's a guy that you just love to watch play the outfield position. Has such great long strides. He covers so much ground in such a short period of time. Really helped the pitching staff a lot by making those plays in the gap.
It's going to be Boone.
When your team struggles, it struggles. And sometimes in Seattle, when it rains, it pours. And it poured on the road for this team as well. Worst road record in the American League as well.
He delivers a smash to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. A 29-52 road mark for Seattle, a team that some had picked to win the division.
Well, those people were wrong. I didn't pick that. Their offense, they were the worst offense in 2009, worst again in 2010, and the least home run production of any team in baseball.
Two outs and nobody on. Lays off that one, catches the inside, calls strike one.
The pitcher showing that he can effectively throw strikes in the inside part of the plate. The hitter now has to make an adjustment, possibly opening up for that pitch next time.
Here's the delivery. Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
One-two pitch coming. Change up, tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Griffey Jr. digs in. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. The 3-2 pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And the side's retired. Jackson on the catch. He heads off. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Let's look at the Kansas City bats. We will when we come back. Out on the mound, we've got Jaimie Moyer. He'll be Seattle's starter. And this Kansas City lineup, what do you think they're going to get to see from him, John?
Well, if I faced you, you're old, and I faced Jaimie Moyer back in 1986, his rookie year, my rookie year. So Jaimie's an older guy, but the thing with Jaimie Moyer is he pitches with intelligence. He's not going to throw it by you. If he throws a fastball over 84 miles an hour.
And this one's up the middle. Boom. So Wilson is set down. The Royals lineup looks like this. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you got to take a look at Carlos Beltran. I mean, here's a guy that can hit from both sides of the plate. He hits in the middle of the lineup where he's expected to produce runs, but he's also plays a position that he's expected to take runs away. And that's what he's done throughout his career. One of the best players going in baseball.
Got a chance to check out the Mariners and how they line up defensively. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, when a guy can make the Hall of Fame just because he's a great defender, you have to keep your eye on him. But Omar Vizquel's more than that. He's still a very good hitter. But I tell you, you watch the plays he makes, especially those bare hand plays on routine grounders, just electrifies the crowd.
Base is empty with 1 away. Moyer misses outside, taken for a ball. It was a loss last time out for the Royals. They end up dropping both games, 0-2 in the series against the Twins in Minnesota.
Well, this team has not played up to the expectations recently, just 4 wins in their last 10 games, so they need to play with a little more consistency right now.
Called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Problem has been largely on the road during this 4-6 streak.
Well, absolutely. They're not swinging the bats well, so what they need their pitching to keep them in games.
Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. That hits the target. 1-2.
Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Two-two pitch. Swung on, and that's foul back. Foul ball! This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. He makes the catch. What a jump. Here's the start of the Central Division race, courtesy of State Farm. Don't be surprised to see it change as the season progresses. It's the White Sox in first, second place the Indians, the Tigers third place, Twins are fourth, and it's the Royals in last place. It's going to be Brett. He's the most walked player in the league. Two outs, base is empty. No luck that time for Moyer as he misses inside.
Love his patience at the plate. One of the best in the game at doing it. Work the pitcher. He seems to never chase the ball off the plate.
The 1-0 now, and that's nowhere close. 2-0. Here's a slider for a called strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. Great afternoon for baseball. Happy that you're here with us. Forecast still partly cloudy later. Big cut at that one, and he missed it. One strike. Lifetime 328 against the Royals. Here's the pitch. There's a called strike at the belt, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
Pitch on the way. Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
But you want to start this pitch outside. The curveball is better when it's away from the hitter to break out of the zone, but it never had a chance of being a strike.
Strike three. Alex Rodriguez swinging through that one. Sends him back.
Well, with 2 strikes on the hitter, he went with the heat. I tell you what, a fastball in the low 90s, still very, very effective.
Let's see what the Kansas City Royals have coming up. They wrap up this Seattle series Sunday. They'll kick off a series with division rivals, the Cleveland Indians. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That'll be kicking off Monday night. After that, they meet up with Ian Kinsler and the always difficult Rangers. One out, bases empty. There's a swing and a smash. And it's going to be Beltran. And he grabs it in his tracks. Right fielder up. Base is empty and 2 down. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
When you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Here's the delivery. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Good spot for the changeup that time, 1-2.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it and got him to swing right through it.
On the ground to first. Seitzer. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. And we've yet to see any offense here in Kansas City. Leadoff hitter Carlos Beltran. He's got a .295 career batting average off Seattle. And that's in there. Moyer ahead, 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
A swing line to left center. That's in for Kansas City. Let's see what the Seattle Mariners have coming up. This Kansas City series ends Sunday. Following that, they face Miguel Cabrera series at home against the Tigers. That gets them going early next week. Their homestand continues with another team, the Oakland Athletics. Home sweet home for a while here. They'll try to make the most of it. It's going to be Jackson now. Runner on first base, nobody out. Moyer misses outside, taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. One delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
The 1-2 pitch. Jackson, a ground ball, and he gathers this one. There's one, and a double play. They got them both. It's going to be Sweeney, and the team's best home run hitter right now. Two outs and nobody on. And Moyer's pitch too low, taken for a ball. Now the 1-0 pitch. Strike one to Sweeney. He's hit .263 lifetime off the Mariners. Moyer sets and throws. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1.
Good movement on the cut fastball there. Just couldn't quite catch the bottom corner of the strike zone. Good eye at the plate.
Swung on, liner to right. And that's going to be a base hit for Sweeney. Oh, and he can't make the play. This inning is going to continue. So John Buck will come up. He's in his 8th year.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
And that's out number 3. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And we're going to see Martinez here. He deals. Really lets it rip on that one, but starts off with a strike. Looping curve breaks outside, even at 1.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
The 1-1. Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
Well, that one's as straight as a string. Just registered 91 on the gun.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
And Jaimie settles in. Base is empty, 1 out. Fastball in there, 0-1. The pitch. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Let's take a look at the American League rankings from last season and check out what the Seattle Mariners did. 4th in stolen bases, 14th in doubles, and the triples numbers, well, they weren't quite what the numbers you'd want for a team, and it really shows the fact they didn't have the kind of speed necessary to take that extra base.
2 outs, bases empty. Curveball misses badly, 1-0. Look at a big season average for him last year, 368 against the Royals here at Kauffman Stadium.
Here we go, Casey.
1-0 on the way. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And the side's retired. Jackson on the catch. He heads off. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. The Mariners still looking for a run. We're glad you could join us. A chilly day of baseball. Most of you, I'm sure, comfortable where you are while the players here deal with the weather.
Jaimie.
A line drive toward short. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
I'll take a look at the Kansas City Royals rankings last year in the American League. 2nd in batting average, 2nd best in base hits. They also showed up in the top 5 in triples, and that's a real credit to their hitting and base running aggressiveness coming out of the batter's box.
Base is empty with 1 away. Moyer misses outside, taken for a ball.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. 2 away.
The hitter was hoping this ball would go foul and out of play. The right fielder stayed with it all the way, making a nice catch in foul territory.
Now the State Farm leaderboard. Look at those teams who had the highest average last year. Number 1, the Rangers. The Royals in 2nd. The Twins 3rd. Tigers 4th. And it's the Red Sox number 5.
One of the top hitting teams in baseball last year will be on display in this game today. And these guys, when they step out of the dugout, they're swinging the bats. These guys can put the ball in play, and they all hit for a high average.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Moyer sets and throws. Taken by Wilson high. The 1-1. That one's high. Moyer doesn't fool him. Can't make contact on that bunt attempt. That's a strike. Outside for a ball, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, he didn't chase that one. That pitch down and away. Good movement on the cut fastball. He just laid off of it. It's a pitch with 2 strikes. You better be swinging at, though.
That misses ball 4. Now you got to be watching for that steal down there.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
White at the plate.
Well, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back to haunt you.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Yeah, Wilson gonna steal.
Ball 1.
And he's in there at second base. spins, checks him at second. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. And with the walk surrendered as it was in the inning, you got to keep your composure now and not give in here.
Well, he certainly doesn't want to give up an extra base hit right now to allow that run to score, so the defense has got to be playing no doubles.
And he misses down and away for ball 3.
A lot of managers are hesitant to turn their guys loose 3-0, but I say let it fly. This might be the best pitch he sees in the whole at bat.
Lays off 3-0, and it's on the outside corner for a strike.
But clearly the hitter had the take sign on right there. He was taken all the way.
And he won't get the call here, so that'll be a free pass.
Well, he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on ball.
It's going to be Brett.
Now, Gary, we just saw the second walk in this inning, and you really have to start to question, is he nibbling, trying to avoid contact, or is he losing control?
Two men on and 2 men out. Here's a spin and a throw back to second, and he's easily back to the bag. Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there. Moyer ahead 0-1. And Steve, absolutely right about those walks here. He's got himself in a jam. If he doesn't get out of it, his part of the game may be over.
Well, he's finding himself in hitters' counts, and when hitters can look for a certain pitch, they can drive it, so he's in trouble.
And that down and in to even the count at 1.
Tried to throw it down and in right here, but the two-seamer just runs in off the plate.
He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike 2.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
That's a foul ball. Curveball in there for a called strike 3, side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. And it's Ichiro to lead us off. Very good 7 for 15 last year off the Royals here at Kauffman Stadium. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
They're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate, and should they be more aggressive right now?
Ball. And Ichiro looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply down the line. And that's the first hit for the Mariners in the game.
Looking back to last year, let's check out the season that Ichiro had. First in hits, second in stolen bases. The batting average numbers were there as he ranked in the top 10 hitters in the league, putting the ball in play, finding holes, and finding a way to get on base.
Ichiro's on first. First pitch on the way. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. On the way. And that catches the outer half for a strike.
What an outstanding pitch. Changing speeds, hitting your spots. Throw that changeup away.
Hard grounded to short, and it's picked up. 1 and 2. A double play. Execution on that 6-4-3.
You have to have body control around the bag. Great acrobatic turn by the second baseman. Outstanding job.
And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off that pitch upstairs. Ball 1.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the 1-0. Uh-oh, gets him to golf with that one. Even at 1 now.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a hit. This one's to Beltran. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Shutout baseball in Kansas City. Leadoff hitter Carlos Beltran. He had a single in his last time up. Moyer sets and throws. Hit hard on the ground to short. So Beltran is retired. And be sure to tune in next Wednesday. From Rangers Park in Arlington, we'll see the Rangers. They play host to the Los Angeles Angels. Start time is 8 Eastern.
Well, I guess, look, if you and John are going to be at that one, I want to go do that game too, because that looks like it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be Jackson now. He'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Hit foul by Jackson. Moyer misses outside, taken for a ball.
Well, Gary, the circle change is really his bread and butter pitch, and that change of velocity where he'll throw the fastball at 1 speed and really take something off with the circle change.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that gets down. Jackson a single.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now, with 1 out, let's see if they try to move him along.
It's going to be Sweeney. One down, runner at first. And here's the first one. And the pitch out, nothing doing that time. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on line to right center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Sweeney. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. And it's Buck batting.
I looked locked in last night the way he swung the bat. Good stroke, good contact. See if he can't get it going again today to add those 2 hits from yesterday.
Sweeney on first. On at second, Jackson. And here's the first one. A swinging strike on the first pitch by Moyer. 0-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Good patience, John Buck. He takes it and gets the count even on the ball. He had a respectable 3 for 9 last year off the Mariners. Pitch on the way. Boy, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2. Taps this one foul to the right. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Let's take another look at that pitch. It's a two-seam fastball on K-Cam. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Two men on and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. That one gets through for a base hit. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
Well, real pressure mounting right now. That base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Ball. Cutter misses badly, 1-0.
Good movement on the cut fastball there. Just couldn't quite catch the bottom corner of the strike zone. Good eye at the plate.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
A good late break, hard break on that breaking pitch. Outstanding effort.
The 1-1. Holds up, but it's a called strike. Evens the count at 1. Here's the pitch. Holds off that time, and it's 2-2. Now the 2-2. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up 3 hits in the inning. They leave the sacks full. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. Heart of the order due to bat next. It's Alex Rodriguez to lead it off. An exciting hitter. Boy, he is some fun to watch. And that's a hit. Beltran to field. 1 away. With the season just underway, State Farm gives us a look at the standings for the Western Division. In that first spot, the Rangers. The A's, second place. The Mariners, third place. And it's the Angels in fourth. And we're going to see Martinez here. Flew out last time. One out, nobody on. Now the first pitch. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. A shot up the middle, and that'll put Martinez on at first now.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that 1-out base hit.
Let's take a look at the teams who led in stolen bases last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Rays number 1. White Sox in second. In the third spot, the A's. Fourth, the Mariners. And we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
Well, most teams have one guy who can steal bases. This team has a bunch of guys who can run. Last year, one of the top teams in the league at stealing bases.
Drilled towards the hole. In there for a base hit. They just couldn't catch it. Good offensive chance here. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Runners on first and second with one out. And the first pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. Smash towards the middle. And that's going to be another hit for them.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts. Now, on a jam like this, one bad pitch is all it takes. Definitely a pressure situation.
Right now he's contemplating his next move out there. You've got a tie ball game, but a big chance to score here.
Well, this is a pivotal moment in this game, and the manager needs to pay a visit to the mound to make sure the club's all on the same page. They cannot afford a defensive miscommunication here.
He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swung on and ripped towards second. He picks it up. Over to second for one. And he has driven home the run with a base hit.
Oh, what a big RBI. He comes through right there in the clutch to break this scoreless tie. Great at bat.
And Omar Vizquel, he'll be looking to drive something in here. Why, we have seen this offense building momentum, Steve, and what a time of the ball game to do it.
You know, Gary, that at bat we just saw could prove to be the most critical at bat in this ball game as they've now taken the lead.
Could be one of those situations that decides the ball game. Right now it looks like their offense is ready to start clicking. And he starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
Now, Gary, as you were saying, that was one of those situations where they had the opportunity and they capitalized. And this offense does look like it's heating up. Let's see if they can keep it going here.
Strike two. Vizquel now will shorten up in the bat.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Swung on, hit. Well, it took a while, but our first run of the game had to happen. The Mariners lead 1-0. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Liner towards the hole, and the play made by Martinez.
Well, he got a good piece of this one, hitting a shot toward first base, but first baseman was there for the out.
White at the plate, walked in his last plate appearance. Nobody on base, one away. Moyer sets and throws. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. Strike three called. Home plate umpire racks him up, 2 down.
Let's see the K-cam on this 12-6 curveball.
Got him looking on a breaking ball.
A pitch that moves like that is something that is very useful to a pitcher if he's throwing it with confidence. And you can see that what a weapon that is.
It's going to be Brett. He leads the American League in walks. Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there. Moyer ahead 0-1. Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
And he looks at a fastball that's in there. Side retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Seattle still ahead. And it's Ichiro to lead us off. He's the best base stealer, leading the ball club in steals. Here's the pitch. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Lined up the middle, and it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Looking back to last year, let's check out the season that Ichiro had. First in hits, second in stolen bases. The batting average numbers were there as he ranked in the top 10 hitters in the league, putting the ball in play, finding holes, and finding a way to get on base.
No one out and a runner on first. Ichiro's on the move. And he's in there at second base. The 1-0 now. Liner towards the hole. There's one. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one. The RBI leaders last year. Let's take a look. Brought to you by State Farm. There's a look at Rodriguez. He's number 2. Jose Bautista third. Number 1, Miguel Cabrera.
Well, there's reasons why guys hit in certain spots of the batting order, because the middle of the order guys will run producers, and that's what he is, one of the best in baseball last year, and he continues to drive in runs. That's why he hits where he is, and why he's such a vital part to this team's success.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
Here's the pitch. It's fouled off.
Foul!
Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking at a fastball like that.
They set him up beautifully with the change of speed, but you still think he'd be able to at least try and take a hack.
Things getting very interesting right here, Gary. We've got Alex Rodriguez up in a critical situation.
He hit .333 last year against the Royals in Kansas City. First pitch to him. And he takes that curveball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
That's a strike for an 0-2 count. Rodriguez has got to protect.
Well, that's just an unhittable pitch. That's the blueprint of where you want to throw this pitch. Down and away to the hitter, gets him to swing.
And he strikes out Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Carlos Beltran now. There's a bullet towards third. No problem with that one. It's going to be Jackson now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. One out, bases empty. Now Jaimie sets up. And Moyer's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Bunches of base runners on in this game, but being left on. And really, the offense is keeping the pressure on, but you really have to credit every single time he needs to make a pitch. He's gotten it done.
1-0 is a fastball that runs away, 2-0. The 2-0. And there's a circle change that's over. 2-1.
Well, the changeup right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Two 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And so Jackson retired. Now it's 2 away.
Well, Gary, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
It's going to be Sweeney. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way. And Moyer's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Lost the grip on that cutter, and it's a 2-0 count. He delivers, swings and hits this one deep down the line and left, and that will retire the side, caught by Ichiro.
Now he's bringing it today. Got control of every one of his pitches, keeping the hitters off balance the entire game. They just can't seem to find any answers.
The Royals unable to get on the board. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. And we're going to see Martinez here. He'll lead off the 7th inning. And the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
With just a little bit out in front of that fastball on that swing.
Here's the delivery. Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
There's a smash towards the hole, and that'll put Martinez on at first now.
He has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. Martinez on at first. The pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
At the belt, the 1-0. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. Wilson will field. No problem for him. That's an easy out. And we're going to see Martinez here. He singled his last trip. Runner at first with 1 down. Here's the first pitch. Here's the delivery. Martinez makes contact, fouled it away. Changeup swung on and missed. That's the out, number 2.
Working the sequence of pitches very well today. Going hard in, soft away with the changeup.
And Jaimie settles in. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Two outs and a man on first. The first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Low for a ball, 2-0. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, this is awful right here. He's falling behind this hitter 3-0. Let's see if he can come back to get him.
He deals, and he takes ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it looked like he was taken all the way right there, Gary. Walked him on 4 straight pitches.
Here's a look at the hitting champions from around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. Ichiro number 1. Robinson Cano is second. Third is Adrian Beltre. Fourth spot's held by Michael Young. Fifth best, Josh Hamilton.
Well, if you want to see a lot of hits, watch these two guys here today. Last season, 2 of the top batters in all of baseball with the ability to get hits. And that's what these guys do. They put the ball in play. They give themselves up when they have to shorten their swing, take a more defensive stroke. But they always seem to be on base via the base hit.
At the belt, the 1-0. And he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1.
Well, that's right down the chute. The hitter must have been looking for something else. Otherwise, you have to swing at that.
There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Throws on to first, side is retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they lead 2-1. Stretch time here in Kansas City. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. And it's Buck Batty. He'll start the home half of the 7th. Moyer sets and hit up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
A runner on first, no outs. First pitch. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Look, Gary, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do their work.
The pitch. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1.
Well, he's over the 80-pitch mark right now at this point in the game. And you know that pitching coach is keeping a close eye on him to see if he tires.
Here's the pitch. A shot up the middle. Up with it. That's 1. And they get 2. Great double play. Here's a look, 4-6-3 on the double play.
That's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. One fluid motion, get it out of the glove and get rid of it. It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And there's Vizquel for the 3rd out.
Well, if I have to predict what's going to happen the rest of this game, I'd have to say he's going to continue doing what he's doing because he looks strong, he looks sharp, and they don't seem to have a chance against him so far.
Seattle still ahead. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Here's the 1-0. Swing, hot shot. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close?
Looking back to last year, let's check out the season that Ichiro had. First in hits, second in stolen bases. The batting average numbers were there as he ranked in the top 10 hitters in the league, putting the ball in play, finding holes, and finding a way to get on base.
Ichiro's on first. And the first pitch. Line towards second. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. He'll be seeking his first hit right here.
Gary, they know Ichiro can steal here, but they better keep an eye on him because he has the ability to steal even when you know it.
That one's drilled to short. It's one, and he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
Well, it's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game. When you have the lead, it's not the time to play it safe. You've got to go after him a little bit. You can risk giving up an out to get a run. I may start the runner here.
Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, sadly for Alex Rodriguez, he has set the bar so high, consistently 35, 40 homers, 120, 130 RBIs, that when he only hits 30 homers and drives in 125 runs, people start questioning, is he done? Alex Rodriguez is far from done.
Rodriguez swings and misses, count even at 1. And I'm sure A-Rod agrees with you, John. He's not done. You look at the numbers he's putting up in the middle of that lineup. They're sensational.
No, he's not done, but compared to the standard of a guy that put up big numbers and hit over 50 home runs before and who's getting paid close to $30 million a year, you know, the numbers seem more ordinary just because of the expectations and the money.
The 1-2 pitch. Drilled towards third. And that gets down. That should bring Ichiro home. And it's up against the wall. And Ichiro comes in. Another run comes in right behind him.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
And we're going to see Martinez here. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, they're taking advantage of add-on time, and the opportunities are there. They're cashing in, adding on to this lead.
You hope the pitcher's a little frustrated right here, maybe makes a mistake in a bad pitch, and you add to it. One on, one out. And here's the first one. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
And from the dugout, they call for the 4 out of the strike zone. This will be an intentional free pass.
Pick your poison, and extra base runners less concerning than the way this guy's swinging the bat.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. One out with runners at first and second. Here's the delivery. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at, missed. 1-1.
Hard to get the kind of action you want on a two-seam fastball up in the zone, but his location away caused it to be effective anyways.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Fastball in there, struck him out. Out number 2.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
So 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, and that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
Well, with no speed at second base, they're not going to steal here. They just need to get a good secondary lead and make sure he can score on a single.
Lays off that one inside. Ball 1.
A front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
The pitch. 1-0 pitch. Change up in there. 1-1.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
A fly ball. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Wilson. So they stretch across 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. The Mariners ahead by a few. It's going to be Wilson now. 0 for 2 thus far. And J.J. Putz gets ready to throw. He's been chosen to take over out there. And that's in there at the letters for a strike.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Here's the 0-1 from Putz. And it's taken outside by Wilson for a ball. Swing and a miss in the slider. 1-2. The 1-2 from Putz. Hard splitter, misses. 2-2. And it's taken outside by Wilson for a ball.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
payoff pitch. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. That's one away.
Well, he got fooled a little bit on that one. A little bit too far out in front. Just an easy pop-up to the first baseman.
White at the plate. Took a called third strike in his last time up. One out, nobody on. First pitch.
Ball.
First pitch way out of the zone, ball one.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball out, so they lay off of it, but with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Now the 1-0 pitch. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1. One pitch. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Ooh, he paints the corner with that one. 2-2 now.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses at the splitter. 2 down.
88 miles per hour, plenty of movement. He could have a lot of success throwing like that.
I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
Two outs, bases empty. And the first pitch. Slider just misses, 1-0. Nasty split finger is in there. 1-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. That was a mistake. A split finger right down the heart of the plate.
1-1 on the way. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Now Put sets up 2-1 pitch. Here he comes, 3-1. Lays off that one, misses, ball 4.
Well, it didn't look like he wanted to give him anything to hit right there. Ball 4, take your base.
And here is Carlos Beltran. No hits, 1 at bat, lifetime off puts. Two outs and a man on first. A fresh count on Beltran. Here it comes. And puts us wide that time. That'll go for a ball. He deals.
Strike 1.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Beltran can't make contact. That'll even up the count.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Carlos Beltran goes down swinging strike 3. They're held in check yet again, scoreless through 8 innings. The Royals unable to get on the board. And Jaimie settles in. He's going to start the 9th inning. First pitch to him. And he lays off one right down the middle, 0-1.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He likes the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
The pitch. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on, line to right field.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. And Omar Vizquel to bat. His average last year, big time, 375 against the Royals. Runner on first. First pitch of the AB to Vizquel. Fastball taken high, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
On the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0. Ball 3. Omar lays off that one. Now in danger of walking Vizquel.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
That misses, ball 4. Now we're going to see if we'll get some motion on the base paths.
Well, he didn't want to lay it right down the middle, but he misses with this one low, and now he's walked him on 4 pitches. He's got to settle down.
And here's Ichiro. 364 lifetime number against the Royals. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Ichiro to protect a bit.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2 pitch.
Here's the delivery. Ball. And that runs too far inside, 1-2.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
The 1-2 on its way. Hard grounded to short. Good Solana. There's one. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time. It's going to be Boone. Single and scored his last time around. Runners at first and third, one away. First pitch on the way. Fastball misses away, 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. A smash to first. And Jaimie comes in to score.
Well, that's another insurance run for them right there, and now a little more breathing room as they head to the bottom of the ninth.
And Griffey Jr.'s in the box.
Well, if I'm a manager and I'm trailing like this, I'm giving the closer the day off. He's too important to my team's success. Why burn him in a game like this?
And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Well, they keep tacking on runs right here, extending the lead. That's a big hit now. They're cashing in, adding on to this lead.
They've got the engines running. This is pull-away time. Runners on first and second with one out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Gordon gets set and delivers. Swinging a liner to left. 2 away. With that, they'll hold the runners at first and second. Here's Alex Rodriguez, 2 outs and 2 on. Last season, a big 400 against the Royals. Checks him at second. Here's Rodriguez's first look. Shots him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Gordon. And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count. Now the 2-1. Lays off that time, but it's in there. A knee-high strike. Evens things at 2.
And you can throw the ball down in the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective. Cut fastball. Swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Mariners on top by 4. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. The first pitch, he takes that one, has him 0-1. The key for any pitcher is establishing the 4-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Jackson with a foul ball.
Well, a nice defensive approach right there. Pitch down in the strike zone below the knees, but he couldn't take that chance, and he just gets enough on it to foul it off.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. What away.
Well, they climbed the ladder with the fastball, and he just couldn't catch up to that high heater.
It's going to be Sweeney. Nothing yet in 4 ABs against J.J. Putz. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit for Sweeney. So John Buck will come up.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
One out, man on first. To Jesus, a ground ball. It's scooped up. Vizquel for one. And that's two. A double play.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
Now we're going to award our player of the game. Alex Rodriguez really swinging the bat in this game.
Well, it just seems funny that every time you need a big hit, it seems like the middle of the lineup happens to be up. And that's what happened in this game today. The third hitter came up with that big hit to help his team to the victory.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.